Just a quick topic I wanted to touch on is that it suggests spiritual education. Trying to get trying patience. Let's get that for 27. Brethren, count this is the book of James chapter 1 and 2. And brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations. You know the times when we in now, I sure a lot of brothers can attest that things are turning up. Each and every last one of us brothers going through some sort of trial, some sort of tribulation, some sort of shit, you know. And and it's all just to test our faith, and our patience and our belief in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You see, the times we are now in for the faint of heart. This is where the Most High will determine, the man from the boys. This is where the Most High will determine who for him and who against him. Those who already took that job, they're against him. Yeah, with the Most High. They say they believe in him, but they don't. See, their faith was tried, and they were impatient. See, the saying what I always say, haste make waste. And they were hasty in their dealings, they were hasty in their decisions to go and take that concoction what Esau made up. And they pretty much wasted away their life. You see, they got them hydras and thing running through their veins. Again, the scripture says, my brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations. See, whenever you go into your trials and tribulations, you have to count it all joy. Because the Most High, ain't, if you don't go through something, the Most High ain't dealing with you. Because the Most High chastening those who He loves. Yeah, things may be difficult. Yeah, things may be hard. Yeah, it may seem like there's no way, or way, everywhere where seems blocked. But you have to understand that everything is in the Most High's time. You have to understand that He does these things, to build us up, to make us stronger. In order for something to grow back better, it has to be broken down. For example, imagine a field of plants. In order for that field to grow up, if it grow up with a bunch of weeds and stuff, or whatever it is, it has to be plowed down, it has to be broken down, to be prepared for another set of crops. See? So whenever we go into our trials and tribulations, that's our breaking down process that we have to go through in order to try our faith and our patience and our belief in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Verse 3 says, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. God, the more your faith is tried, the more patient you must be. The more your faith is tried, the more humble you must be. Humility and patience are God-like qualities. That's like going into faith and works. Faith without works is dead. You may say you have faith in the Most High, but if you don't do the work, if you don't show, that you have that faith inside him, what does it profit? You see? James 1 and 4, it reads, but let patience have a perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. You see that? Again, you have to be patient in the times of the end. It's no time to be slacking off. It's no time to be faint of heart. It's no time to be bitching up. Again, you have a lot of men out there who scared to be men. When they say scared to be men, they scared to stand up for this truth. A lot of them scared to stand up to a woman. A lot of them scared to just speak the truth. They're scared to be man. They call themselves men, but they aren't. Because when their faith is tried, they lose patience. Let's jump down to James 1. No, let's read through verse 5. If any you lack wisdom, let him ask of Yahweh, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraid it not, and it shall be given unto him. Again, wisdom is the principal thing. You see? And if you lack that wisdom, you're to pray to the Most High for it. And you have to pray earnestly to Him for it. You see, when you're going through these trials, you have to bear in mind that it is a necessary thing. It has to be done. Like the scripture that goes into fire on one side and a deep water on the other. The part so now only one man can cross at a time. Yeah, we basically in them times now. See, everywhere you look, there's a trial. When you think you get through one, another one presents itself. When you think you fix that, another one presents itself. When you get delivered from that, another one presents itself. Like it never ends. It's constant after constant after constant. And when we go into these trials, we have to remember, we have to be a remembrance of the Most High, and as to why we going through these things. The book of Sirach, chapter 2 says, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation." The Most High never said it was going to be easy. We know it can be worth it. Book of James 1, verse 6, "But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven with the wind and tossed." So whatever you ask the Most High for, you have to be mindful and you have to be steadfast in what you ask Him of. Because you see, if you ask the Most High for something and you wavering when you ask Him for it, you ain't gonna get it. See, if you ask for deliverance from something and you wavering and you're not afraid that He can deliver you from it, it ain't gonna happen. You see, verse 7, "For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of Yahweh. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Let the brother of low degree rejoice in that he is exalted." See, again, here in them times, you have to keep the faith, you have to keep our patience, you have to be patient, and most importantly, we have to endure, because the times that we in now will take a lot of endurance. I didn't want this video to be too long. That's just a little quick, spiritual hydration to put on my mind. See, I can continue to stay strong, continue to do the work, and continue to trust in the brother as well. Because a lot of times when you inside these, however you may feel, when you call a brother, or when you link up with the Akim, it feel like that weight just lifted off you. That circle is very important. The brother is very important. See, again, our faith will be tried in these times. We have to keep our faith. We have to keep the patience. We have to do our due diligence to make our calling and election sure. With that, I want to give all praises to the Most High Power, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Makar Kadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to all the Akim out there that's doing the work, day in and day out to make that calling and election sure. You salute. Shalom, Akim. Shalom.